Yeah, the Twin Towers, but you may not realize that there is a World Trade Center Association in 330 cities right here in the United States and 100 countries.
Now, Bella Heule is the CEO of the San Diego World Trade Center, joins us here on Sandiego6 in the morning to talk about, well, the organization and some of the events that you have planned to commemorate 9/11.
Yes, good morning, and thank you for having me.
Thank you.
World Trade Center, we always associate that with a physical building, but it is more of an association worldwide than it is a physical place, isn't it?
That's correct. As a matter of fact, there are some World Trade Centers that are strictly buildings, and then there are some World Trade Centers like ours here in San Diego that are really trade associations. But globally, as you had mentioned, we have 330 World Trade Centers in 100 countries, and we leverage our global network of 1 million members to help San Diego companies go international.
And this is directly tied to the World Trade Center site in New York.
Yes, correct. We're a licensee of the World Trade Centers Association, and the chief engineer, who was our CEO up until last January, was actually the chief engineer of the Twin Towers.
That just goes to show how connected San Diego was to the 9/11 attacks. And now that we're marking 10 years of that anniversary, personally, what does that mean to you, Bella?
Well, it means a lot to our association, and we're organizing a tribute that will take place tomorrow, really to remember the victims, to honor our fallen heroes, and to celebrate the renewal of the American spirit in commerce since 9/11 10 years ago.
And you and I were talking about the why of your organization deciding to do this as well.
Well, because we have this direct link to New York and the World Trade Center, we felt that it was really important to really communicate to our local community the importance of international trade and the benefits that it has, because it does create jobs. We actually have 125,000 jobs in San Diego directly tied to international business.
Let's talk about the events that are scheduled to take place tomorrow. We're talking about 2,000 people coming down to Broadway Pier, and give us kind of the list of what's they'll be able to check out once they get down there.
Well, it's a free and public event. It runs from 2 to 7 p.m., and we basically have 3 different parts of it. The first part is informational. We have more than 80 exhibits that will be in the Port Pavilion, and then we'll have first responder vehicles on display as well. And then at 4 o'clock, County Supervisor Ron Roberts will begin our commemoration ceremony with a Commemoration Walk from the county building over to the Port Pavilion, and everybody is invited to join us for that as well. San Diego Master Chorale will be singing patriotic songs. We will also have a moment of silence, some bagpipers, and singing of the national anthem. And then after that, some VIP speakers, including Mayor Jerry Sanders. And then the third part, which is really the renewal of the American spirit and commerce, is a more fun component. And we have a free concert by Jefferson Starship from 5:30 to 7.
Wow. It just sounds like a day that's going to be very, it's going to progress along a track here. And there'll be some very solemn moments, and then there'll be some fun at the end of the day, which I think that's probably pretty healthy.
And even the fun is tied into the World Trade Center, because the guest drummer is the CEO of the Edmonton World Trade Center.
Very cool. You know, one of the reigning themes from 9/11 is that we will never forget.
Yes.
And for the children who have been born post 9/11, this is a chance for parents to bring them down there and show them what happened on that day and how the country has moved forward since then.
Yeah, and our focus is really on how the country has, and the American people have really moved forward. That's really what our focus is. So it's a very comfortable environment to bring children. We invite people of all ages. Obviously, you know, the young ones won't know Jefferson Starship. But I also know...
Well, a lot of the middle-agers won't either.
That's right.
They've been around for a while.
But I also know that your station will be covering 9/11 from New York. And I just wanted to give you a 9/11 flag of honor. And this flag of honor, the blue and red stripes actually list all the names of the victims of 9/11. And the back is actually autographed by an ultramarathoner from Germany who contacted the World Trade Center San Diego because, as a tribute to 9/11, he biked across in 3 weeks from Ground Zero, ended up at our World Trade Center, the next morning turned around at 7 a.m. and is running back to Ground Zero to be back there on 9/11. So I hope, you know, I hope that you will take this and use this also in your honoring of, September 11th.
Thank you very, very much. And thank you for all that you do. And again, for the overriding message that is, we're moving forward and good things are happening.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We certainly
Thank you.
appreciate all you do.
Thank you.
Okay. We'll talk to you at the event. For more information, as always, you go to Sandiego6.com, you click on Hot Topics, but plan on being there and taking part.